Do you remember Theme Hospital from when you were a kid? Well, it was one of my favorite games as a kid, and Theme Hospital then got remade into 2 Point Hospital, and now we have a new 2 Point game. This time we have 2 Point Museum. 2 Point Museum allows you to update, create, and manage your own museums. A dream come true for every nerd. I very wonderfully got my hands on a code thanks to Guillotine PR, and it truly has been the first time I have been sucked into a game and lost track of time in a while. So with that, we know the game is good, but I wanted to give you guys an overview on the accessibility. I was actually really pleasantly surprised with the accessibility options offered. There are a range of options I didn't expect to see in the game, which is always a wonderful surprise. To start off, you can access all the options from the main menu when you open the game, which thankfully is something we're seeing more and more in video games at the moment, and just means that people don't miss any cutscenes or any narration. However, on that note, if you do miss the settings menu before you enter into the game, like I did, there's no way to then open that menu. As I tried to, because I tried to turn on the captions, and it just skipped all the opening narration, which is fine. It was user error, but something to watch out for. There is support for both keyboard and mouse, and also controller within the game. It is also played through Steam, which Steam allows you, in its own settings, to set up a custom controller. So I'm sure it will also be fine to use a custom controller within the game. It would just take a lot of setting up and a lot of messing around. As far as captions go, there are colored captions to indicate different speakers within the game. Basically within the game, there aren't really any characters at all. Any talking or instructions that are given to you are written. I'm not sure how that would play out with screen readers, but as far as reading captions, there's basically narration over the top as if you're listening to a radio show. Different characters within that radio show are color-coded so you know who is speaking. However, alongside that, the only option for captions is to turn them on and off. You can't customize the size, you can't customize the color or the contrast. It is just a toggle of on or off. You can individually adjust volumes for sounds within the game, so you can separate out the music, the narration, the DJ, the UI, sound effects to your preferred volume for each thing. You can customize control sensitivity and your camera sensitivity, and the remapping of controls in this game is extensive. You can remap every single control. Also, if you are using keyboard and mouse, it seems from what I've tested that you can just play with your mouse, like you can just move around. Also, if you are playing on keyboard and mouse, as far as I have tested, you seem to just be able to use the mouse for the entire game. So you can play with just one hand if necessary. As far as I've tested, you can do all like camera shifts, moving around the map, clicking, building, everything just via mouse. People that need cognitive accessibility, you can change the frequency of how many times the game autosaves, which is really good because I have no memory and so I need a game that autosaves for me. You can also change how often you get help prompts from the game, whether you want it to be high alert prompts, medium, low, anything like that. I have mine set to everything because if it is not blaring in my face, I will not know it is happening. I genuinely have been enjoying this game so much, and I think genuinely, I am so impressed with the controller remapping capabilities. I did not expect it to be so extensive within this game. So I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. Thank you again so much to Guillotine PR for this code. I cannot tell you how much I've enjoyed this game, and I'm ready to sink an embarrassing amount of hours into it